This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Citizens of the world,
I'm here to change your life.
anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it.
You look like you saw a ghost. Diana, look at you. It's like not one day has passed.
Get used to it.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more. The way I fly, they will never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
Barbara, what did you do?
You know, I'm not so keen on this one. I figure you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Yeah,
Does everybody parachute now?
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Happy DC Fandome. You made it. We have a bunch of trailer footage to break down. This will be my Wonder Woman 1984 trailer. We have full-blown comic book form Cheetah. Thankfully, we do not have a Cats situation on our hands, so there's a bunch of Easter eggs. We'll break it down. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. There's going to be a bunch more trailers tonight, including the Batman and the Justice League Snyder Cut trailer. So we'll just start at the beginning and go through the trailer shot by shot. Most of this is new footage, which is great. They start with the scene of the flashback to the Olympics on Themyscira when she was a little girl. There's sort of this parable that they tell. The story is all about greed and excess because this is the 80s that we're in during present day. Like later in the trailer, Maxwell Lord couldn't say it better when he says to Cheetah, "All I know is more, more, more. I've never been one for rules." That's sort of a theme of the movie. Hippolyta gives her a similar lesson in the flashbacks when she's a little girl competing in these Olympics, like the quick and easy way is the way to the dark side, to make a Star Wars reference. But then you get the Hippolyta voiceover saying the world is not yet ready for all you can do. That's obviously a clever wink at all the abilities that she has, all of her special powers. I know everybody's asking, can she fly? Because it seems like she flies a couple different times during this trailer. And in the poster that they just revealed yesterday, she's also flying in the golden armor because it has a set of wings on it. Like while the voiceover's happening, she's running through the Olympics, but they intercut her in present day lassoing the lightning bolts, which is obviously totally crazy. Then you see her running off of a building in the gold armor before the wings have unfurled. So clearly she's going to fly in that gold armor. But Maxwell Lord is then using the president's address system to broadcast his message all over the world. It's hard to say exactly when this is happening during the movie, but it's probably happening sometime near when this White House fight between Cheetah and Wonder Woman is happening because Maxwell Lord is there too. You just don't see him in this footage. It's just that she's there to protect him so that he can give this message using the president's broadcast system. I love while he's doing that too, you go all over the world, you see all this 80s technology, all these old-timey computers. It's just great. I love all the nostalgia in this. Then he tells everyone around the world, you can have everything you always wanted, and they cut to the Steve Trevor scene as she sees him for the first time. Because Steve Trevor is what Wonder Woman wants, so he comes back to life, literally. Then because Cheetah is sort of a parallel for Wonder Woman's arc during the movie, you get her voiceover. She says, I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to be an apex predator. So all these Cheetah scenes are meant to be a dark mirror of all the Wonder Woman scenes during the trailer. There's a scene of Barbara Minerva listening to him. This is, I think, from a different part of the movie, though, but she's inside the Smithsonian where she works. She has that voiceover talking to Wonder Woman after she starts to get Wonder Woman's powers and becomes more powerful, but she's not full comic book Cheetah form yet. She still looks like a human. She tells Wonder Woman that she's always had everything, and people like Barbara Minerva have never had anything, and that's going to change now. So she's basically in the process of taking her powers over the course of the film, evolving slowly through the film into the full comic book Cheetah form. While this is happening, you see Wonder Woman walk into the Smithsonian offices where she works with Cheetah, but this is obviously while Cheetah is still Barbara Minerva. You get a bunch more of that White House fight with her with the lasso of truth trying to take down those guards. This might be because Maxwell Lord wishes himself to become the president. The wishing stone that they use, that special black rock that you saw in the last trailer, that's called the Dream Stone. That's basically what enables everyone to get what it is that they want, with this big evil genie twist. It's kind of like a monkey's paw situation. You wish for something, you get it, but you have to give up something of yourself in return. That's why Wonder Woman is losing her powers, because she wants Steve Trevor, she gets him, but then in order to get him, she has to give the Rock her powers, and the Rock gives her powers to Cheetah. The thing that Cheetah winds up giving up to get those powers is her humanity, literally and metaphorically. Like when you see her fighting Wonder Woman, I love that she's wearing those crazy leopard print clothes, just foreshadowing the full transformation into Cheetah. You see Wonder Woman trying to use her signature gauntlet move to stop Cheetah, and she just jumps right through it. That's just because by this point in the film, she's gotten so weak that it doesn't work quite as well, and Cheetah's gotten so much more powerful that she can just jump right through it. Then you see more of that footage of the foreign situation that Wonder Woman is trying to stop, this big war that's breaking out, but she's gotten weaker, so she's having more trouble stopping it, while you have the parallel of Cheetah just starting to get her powers getting stronger and faster, like she takes off into a run out of that hotel, like, oh my god. It's basically the power montage that you get in a lot of superhero films, like in Man of Steel, when Superman is first learning about his abilities and trying to learn how to fly. But because it's Cheetah, it's a little bit darker, like she takes down this mugger and just feels so powerful. Oh, this is so amazing, I'm gonna be so awesome now. Then you have Maxwell Lord going full Darth Sidious to Cheetah, telling her more, who cares about rules? This is probably when Cheetah makes her second wish to become the full apex predator, and that's when she turns into full comic book Cheetah form. Then you have Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor trying to chase them down in their plane, stealing this jet, but Steve Trevor has this big joke about being an amazing pilot. They'll never find us. And then Wonder Woman's like, yeah, I gotta tell you about that. They got some modern technology called radar. There's no way you can escape that. The footage of Maxwell Lord with the wind blowing around him while he's using that presidential address system is just the magic of the Dreamstone working its power. Then you have Wonder Woman versus Cheetah in her gold armor and full Cheetah form. So this structure seems like it's this big giant broadcast tower in this foreign country that they're all flying to. But by this time, it seems like Wonder Woman has gotten most of her power back after she sends Steve Trevor back to death. Like she has to wish him away in order to reverse her wish and get her powers back. And it's the same for everybody all over the world. Like chaos breaks out because everyone around the world is making a wish, wanting things as Maxwell Lord tells them to do because he's manipulating them. That's when you see all this chaos erupt in the streets, just because just crazy stuff starts to happen to people. The Cheetah fight seems pretty solid, but I believe she's supposed to end this movie still being Cheetah. I don't think they're completely ending that. Like they were supposed to introduce her in the first film and make her this really huge villain. So I think they have plans for Cheetah way down the road that she could always come back in a future movie. Then they have that other joke tag scene, like the trash one from the last trailer where Steve Trevor comes out in parachute pants. Does everybody parachute now? What's going on? As funny as this is, doesn't this remind you of some of the costumes from Superman 4, The Quest for Peace? Big surprise too, Patty Jenkins actually revealed that she wanted to introduce Cheetah during the first Wonder Woman movie. It would have happened at the end of the film in present day when she was at the Louvre just looking at the watch that Steve Trevor gave her in the picture from World War I. We do know they're going to make Wonder Woman 3, and it's going to be set during present day, but they haven't said who the main villain of that's going to be. I know a lot of people have been asking for Cersei, so let me know in the comments, who do you want the villain of Wonder Woman 3 to be if it's going to be set in present day, and which other Justice League characters do you want to see cross over into that movie? Because that's part of the reason why you do films set in the same time period, so the characters can actually cross over. But they've been releasing a bunch more previews of that gold armor of hers that's meant to be an heirloom that she keeps with her from Themyscira. One of her more famous ancestors just built it out of the pieces of a bunch of other Amazons' armor. They claimed that when they were filming, it was the gold armor that was the big secret. They tried to keep that secret while they were doing the movie, which I think is kind of weird because you think that comic book Cheetah form is what they would try to keep secret. Kristen Wiig even said that they wouldn't let her take any pictures of her Cheetah costume when she was in full Cheetah makeup, but as you can see, a lot of this is special effects, like she probably walked around in motion capture with a bunch of dots on her face, and then they put this on her later. But everyone let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of this, and what are you most hyped up about for Wonder Woman 1984. Obviously, there's a bunch more trailers coming today. I think some of them even leaked early, but they've been taking them down. So there's going to be a Justice League Snyder Cut trailer next. There's a Black Adam panel. The Rock has been teasing a bunch of new footage for that. James Gunn has a Suicide Squad panel, and he said he's going to show off a first look Then Matt Reeves has a big Batman panel happening tonight. There's going to be a bunch of stuff happening. While you wait for everything, click here for my new Justice League Snyder Cut trailer video, and click here to learn all about Ben Affleck coming back as Batman in the DC movies. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe. I'll see you guys tonight.